your girl, PamulahBaby. I'm coming to you guys live from East St. Louis, Illinois. I haven't been to this pilot since I dropped the trailer right across the street in the Warner's drop yard. It's funny that we think truck stops in cities are so far away, but you always end up in the same goddamn places. Every place that I thought I would never see again in trucking, I've seen in my trucking career 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times over. It's crazy, but anyway, that's not what this video is about. But before I get into what this video is about, I am doing a 34 reset forcefully for the first time since I've become an owner-operator. I tried to get a load for yesterday out of St. Louis, Missouri. I want to head to Florida. I got some real important things I need to take care of back home. Each load that I seen, for $3,000, for whatever reason, they all fell through. So I couldn't get a load out of here. So now I have to sit, over the weekend in a place that I just don't want to be. Which brings me to the reason why I am doing this video. I'm just going to keep it 100. I am jealous. And I get mad. I get big mad when I see trucking couples holding hands walking through the truck stop. I'm like, damn, man. That in itself is a blessing. To have somebody that you can get along with, hopefully, because I ain't in nobody's business. I don't know what's going on those trucks, but I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, it ain't always peaches and cream. It ain't always a tropical goddamn day on the truck. But still, everyone knows there is big business in teaming, period. Especially when you can keep it all in the same pot. Man, hush your sugar, okay? That's a blessing. To see the country, and contrary to what people believe, the United States, I think, in my opinion, is one of the most beautifulest countries there is on the planet. You have a lot of undiscovered land, quietest kept land, monuments, historical sites, landscapes that a lot of Americans don't even know exist. And trucking allows us to see that. So that in itself is a blessing. Whether you're solo, team driver, whatever it is, right? But I'm like, man, I wish I had it in me to team. And for it to be with someone that I can actually enjoy. And the reason why I say this is because my husband has a CDL. Okay, he's had a CDL for 25 years, I think. Okay, has never driven a truck over the road, has never driven a truck locally. It's just something that he wanted to do at a young age. And every year, or every time it's time to renew, he just keeps renewing it. He just wants to have a Class A license. So can you imagine how I feel when I see these couples holding hands and hugging and snuggling, knowing they're going to take a shower together, and all the freaky shit they getting ready to do in the shower, all the freaky shit they getting ready to do in the back sleeper berth. And I got this whole Negro at home with a whole CDL Class A license. Suicide. But I ain't complaining, because his job pays well, extremely well, okay? To where he can be home in the bed at night and he don't have to deal with the rigmarole that comes with trucking, okay? So I'm just gonna get off the subject of that. But to be a couple out here, I think it's a blessing. Because right now, I'm in the mood to catch an Uber and go over to Missouri, St. Louis, and see the Arch. You know, to go downtown, to historical downtown, to see the sights. I want to do that right now so bad, but I don't want to go by myself. I started to put a post up on Facebook, you know, like, is there anybody right now, you know, doing a reset in East St. Louis? Let's go and hang out. But that shit could be dangerous. You don't know who you could be summoning. You know what I'm saying? I think I said that right. Some old say his name in the fucking mirror 5 times. Candyman, 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 Candyman. And this bitch pop up and doing, you know, now he on some shit that you ain't on. You know what I'm saying? When I'm just looking for somebody who I can see the sights with and have fun and talk some shit about trucking and, you know, meet a new friend. Because, you know, and my husband understands that in trucking, it's a male-dominant industry. He knows that I'm gonna, you know, have male trucking friends. He's not insecure in that way, and I love him for that. But let's talk about what I think goes on the truck with trucking couples. Do y'all think the man is doing any cleaning? Do y'all think he's doing any cooking? Are they still maintaining their roles? And I do put roles in quotations on the truck. What do you guys think? Are they having sex the way we might think they're having sex? Because I know after I finish driving for 10 hours or 8 hours, whatever it is, Negro, please. Boy, you better tickle your own balls. I'm tired. Not tonight. The only time you might get some pussy is when we doing a 34. Or after I done slept, you know what I'm saying, a good 5 hours, and we happen to pull up to the customer and they unloading or loading us, then, you know, I might play and fondle with your balls a little bit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, get it popping. You know, help you get it in for a little quick 5 minutes or some shit like that. But I know a lot of men think, oh, I got my piece on the truck. Y'all, you know, y'all men do it for bragging rights. Nigga, we know damn well you ain't, y'all, it ain't balls to ass every fucking night. Let's not even, let's stay in the reality lane, all right? Let's keep it 100. Especially if you're in your 40s. Yeah, y'all shit slow down in your 40s. Don't even, listen. Tell that to somebody who don't know. Okay? You in your 40s. Now, if you're a young trucking couple, shit, y'all know y'all, young folks like rabbits. We gonna make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Don't get the knocking if you see the truck rocking type shit. You know what I'm saying? But 40s and 50s and up, you can hang that shit up. You probably having sex maybe once a week. Once a week? Yeah. Because if you're maintaining roles on the truck, you know, I'm doing all the cooking, you know what I'm saying? And I might do all the cleaning to making sure the truck stay clean. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do all the backing. And not to say ladies can't back, because I can back my truck. I've seen ladies back the truck. I ain't taking away, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna share responsibilities, because we both driving, so let's give it some balance is what I'm saying. So if I'm cooking and I'm cleaning, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna do the backing. What else can the fellas do, ladies? Y'all tell me. What else could he do? Outside of eating pussy, what else is he gonna do? Because we going shopping together. You know, we in the Walmarts together. So outside of the man driving on the truck, what else is he going to be doing? Now, women, don't come for me, with the, he can cook and clean too. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. But I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? I just believe that in this stage in my life, there are certain things that I'm looking for in my relationship. I'm not one of those chicks that, I don't need a man. Nah, not me, boo. I'm a whole dependent. I'm too old for him to claim me on his taxes. Is all that is. I needs me a man, okay? Period. I can't get this pickle jar open. Here, boo. Here, babe. Come open this. Not saying that that's all, you diminishing a man too, but I need somebody to lead me. I've been there, done that, and that shit is exhausting. But that's not what this video is about, okay? We talking about couples on the truck. But I am going to do a video on that. Yeah. Roles and responsibilities, what I think, a relationship should look like. And what today's relationships look like. I've been married twice. My first marriage lasted 16 years. And why it ended because I was young. And not to say that it couldn't have lasted for an eternity, but when you're young, you don't know who you are. And when I mean young, I'm talking about 18 young. Okay? You don't know who you are. And for whatever reason, every 8 to 10 years, I was changing and he wasn't. So we had to, do what we had to do. But that's not what this video is about. In my videos, I try to stay on the topic at hand. But I get mad though. I ain't even gonna lie. Hands through the parking lot, I be wanting to bum rush their ass. Y'all break this shit up. I mean, and especially if they are taking it for granted. You know what I mean? Or they're in the truck and basically just using each other to get money instead of living in the moment and enjoying what they have. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'm sure, that's a process of being in a small confined space with the same person day in and day out. Like, how does what do they talk about? Because you seen the same shit I seen. You know what I'm saying? We can only talk about so much. In my mind, I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments, like, what would they talk about on the truck? They are experiencing the same things. Maybe when, one is driving and the other is asleep, when they wake, and the other driver wakes up, the husband or the wife or the girlfriend or the boyfriend wakes up, and they can talk about what happened on their shift. They can talk about some restaurants. Maybe they can talk about what's going on Facebook. Talk about a movie that one watched while the other was driving. So maybe that's the answer right there. Hey baby, let's where are we going today? Who's doing the trip planning? Maybe that's the role of the guy. Maybe he's doing the trip planning. Maybe he's the one that's running the back office, picking loads and choosing loads. He's maintaining equipment. That could be it. But again, the only way I could team, it would definitely have to be with someone that I enjoy and that we have the same cleanliness. Y'all already know I'm bad with with pronouncing words. Cleanliness, yeah, they got to be the same. Non-smoking habits, same driving habits, because you got to be somebody that I could trust behind the wheel. Listen, I ain't trying to wake up dead. Period. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, y'all. Trucking couples. You guys have no idea that solo drivers are watching and sometimes wishing they had what you had or you have. Can you imagine, especially those expediting couples where they have the kitchen and the I think it's a queen size bed in the back with the cabinets and the refrigerator? Oh my God. I personally personally think I could do that without having an actual home somewhere to go. Now, I could do that. I mean, you listen, you getting to see the country, making money, and you're with your best friend? Oh, shit. Couldn't beat that with a bat. At all. At all. And another thing, fellas who team with their woman, have you ever been in a situation where every night you had to fight to prove your love? Because if you got a baddie in the truck with you, oh, these other Negroes gonna look. And you can't tell them what to do with their eyes. So I wonder how they handle that. And ladies who team with their guy on the truck, don't get it twisted now. It's some fine brothers out here. And just because you married or you in a relationship, don't mean you dead. Are you getting a peek? Are you getting a peek? You know what I'm saying? How do you handle your peek? Sis, you got your shades on when you walking through the truck stop? I mean, I'm just saying, you know, you in a truck with somebody 24 hours, 7 days a week sometimes. How do you handle the pressures, you know what I'm saying, of temptation? How does that work inside a relationship? And again, I know this is no different than outside of the trucking community life, but I'm talking about inside of trucking. You know, it got to be real funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fellas, are you looking over to your wife, you know what I'm saying, when you're driving? I seen you looking at that nigga. What that be about? You know what I'm saying? Like some funny ass shit going on in the truck. That's all I'm saying. Like, for real. You in this small space. So how does it work if y'all ain't getting along? You know what I'm saying? And you only got one bed in the back. You know what I'm saying? You ain't at home where you can put that nigga on the couch. How does that happen? You know what I'm saying? You in the bed, because women, we could be petty. You know what I'm saying? We be in our feelings. Y'all just gotta have to work that shit out, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you mad, I'm mad, and we gonna get in this bed together. Like, it's no out. It's no out. It ain't no, fellas, I'm finna go down to, you know, my cave, what y'all call it? Your man cave. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that. We talking about pressure in the pipe, getting ready to burst. How do trucking couples handle things like that? You know what I'm saying? When it's not peaches and cream. That's some funny shit. Now that I think about it, could I team with my husband? We would have to work some shit out. Because I done had that Negro on the truck with me a couple of times. And I ain't even gonna lie. After the third day, I'm ready to get rid of him. Plain and simple. Because in my mind, I think he is a control freak. And I've read stories on Facebook where the husband is, you know, telling the wife how to drive and what to do on her shift. I would have a problem with that. Like, I didn't tell you what to do on your shift. You did what you needed to do, and you drove, and you was able to feel comfortable in the lane that you're in to get us where we needed to go. So now all of a sudden that I'm behind the wheel, I need you to do this. Nah, turn the windshield wiper. I've seen posts where a wife and a husband is arguing about her using the windshield wipers in the rain too much. What the fuck? You can't be serious. Because we all know, you know, it can be pouring down rain. Just because you can see ahead doesn't mean I can see ahead. And we all know that when I'm in the seat, I'm the captain. We know this. Even when it comes down to company driving, whether you're driving under someone's own authority, listen, I'm the captain. I'm the captain now, okay? If I say it's unsafe, it's unsafe. I should shut this motherfucker down, okay? Ain't nobody above DOT and federal laws when it comes to trucking, okay? So we ain't even much gonna go there. Okay? So, again, I'm sure, you know, trucking as a couple has its hiccups. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. But making it work would definitely and should be the plan. You know, if you decide to team with someone you love. I've seen moms team with their sons. I've seen sisters team. I have a brother who drives trucks. I could team with my brother. I definitely could. We grew up in the same house. We like the same things. He's moody. I understand him. He understands me. We know to stay out of each other's way when it's time to stay out of each other's way. But we gonna come out here and get this money. And that's all I can ask for, right? I know he's gonna get us to the destination safely. You know, I'm gonna get us to the destination safely. What more could you ask for? But that's just my spiel on couples trucking out here. I got some food warming up in my oven, and it's getting kind of hotter. What's the irony of that? St. Louis is behind me. Because it's getting hotter. I had to turn the truck off so you guys can hear me clearly, because when the truck is on, for whatever reason, I just don't like the feedback and the rattling and all that stuff that the truck gives off when I'm doing the video. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. Follow me on all social media platforms at PamulahBaby. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. Moolah Mob. Be safe, babies.